You gonna make me cry?
Hey, what? You just might.
You gonna make me cry, girl. You gonna make me
know.
cry, girl.
So y'all already know this is Christine Austin, and I have one of the phenomenal managers here with us, right? And that's an inside joke. You may find out about that. You may not. I don't know about making agents cry. We are here in New Jersey for the lock-in, right? Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell the people. This is going to be on my YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page. Who you are. This, of course, I am going to say this is life insurance, but even more than life insurance. It's even more. So you need to listen. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Chris. Yes. Always nice. Pleasure to be with you.
Thank you.
They're amazing. So yeah, everybody, Shannon Womble. Our agency is Champions Financial Group. We're nationwide, specializing in the financial services field, where we protect clients through several different ways with life insurance, Medicare, Obamacare, private health care, and also through annuities and protecting, retirements as well.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So, and as you guys know, as I'm transitioning into managing, training agents and all of the good things, I'm not hiring. But this young man is definitely hiring. He has an amazing team. A couple of his agents are here. We will make sure that all of his information and his YouTube channel is in the description down below. Of course, you guys know that I'm with, Josh Harris. Of course, his information will be down below. But individuals need to connect with teams and people that they resonate with, right? And so that's why I like to have different people on. So you might find that, you know what, hey, I like that he's on Medicare. I like that he's on Obamacare. I like that he's on life insurance as well. And he does mortgage protection and all of the things, IULs, everything. He does everything. Again, he's a champion. And it's not just the name. We're going to talk some numbers today.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
We're going to talk some numbers today, y'all. We have been here for 2 days. Yep, you know it. I'm always direct. 2 days. 2. How much, if you want to talk, we won't say income because everybody's at a different
No. Income.
Let's say what your production in just a day and a half. We still have the rest of today.
Yeah, we got the rest of the day. We're not done yet.
We're not done. We just playing a little bit at lunchtime.
Yeah. So anyways, and issue paid numbers, right? Just over 12,000.
12,000.
Yeah.
And
the team is rocking and rolling. We're, they're protecting brand new agent, almost 5,000, right? Another agent training, listening, right? He's getting ready to rock and roll. We're going to go ahead and help him tonight. So yeah, we're rolling.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing, and some people will say, well, how long have you been in the business?
7 years. Yeah, 7 years. Lucky number 7. This is a breakout year, baby. I'm telling you.
7 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you not hear him say he was the champion? 7 years. Okay. Yesterday I helped 6 people and today 1, and I'm at like 3,500.
That's strong.
It is. I love it. I'm excited about it because I'm training, right? However, the difference is technique, is skill, but it's also product.
Mm-hmm.
You helped individuals with what type of product last night?
That was a term policy.
Term.
It was interesting. It was because he was getting ready to pull the trigger on another term policy that I was comfortable with, a little over $1 million, right?
Okay.
And there was an increasing term, meaning that the price increases over time, right?
Okay.
And he goes, but I'm, a business owner, and in 2-3 years, I'll be able to afford that payment. And I said, well, hey, that's great that you can afford that, right? But it doesn't mean that you have to.
That part. And that's why education is key.
Yeah.
I love that.
And so anyways, we were able to get them $2 million, right? And he was very comfortable with that. And in a few years, we're going to switch that up when he's gotten his business in a better position, and we're going to switch it up to an index universal life so he can go ahead and accumulate wealth.
Start getting that wealth. I love that.
Yeah.
And see, this is one of the things that will always love the insurance industry, because when you have an individual that is passionate about their business, you're thinking about your client, not just what they're doing today. You're actually asking certain questions to see, like, what was the reason that they were going to go with a different product, so that you can see, okay, is that going to be the best thing for them or not?
That's right.
And then you're able to say, but wait a minute. My thought was, we don't know what's going to happen in 2 years with your business or anything.
No.
So I love the fact that you're like, well, why spend that money when we don't have to?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a different way that we can go.
That's right.
And the IULs is strong. You know, Index Universal Life Insurance Policies, for those that don't know, that's very strong for him or her.
He's so happy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To even have that knowledge, like now he has a plan.
Yeah.
Right.
A wealth plan.
A wealth plan.
And a legacy plan.
Yes.
You know.
Oh my God! You went from him getting a 1 million to a 2 million.
Well,
right there,
he's
like,
such a generous
awesome.
person. He's protecting his nieces and nephews. Right.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, I love this
That's
guy. I love him.
Yeah.
And he's so pleased. He's like, you have a client for life. Now, this is Andrew's client. I just came
Andrew's
in.
one of your agents.
Andrew's one of the newer guys, and he had a question while he was on the line. And I said, hey, let's go ahead and do a conference call, even though he's sitting right there beside me. We did a conference call, and I'd listened to him, explained a few things, and he understood, and we were able to help him. Right? So Andrew has now got a client for life.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's here. This is a lock-in. This is the purpose of a lock-in, bringing your new agents, your seasoned agents, period, to be able to come in and have the energy of one another.
Right.
We're on different teams. We're all blended together, learning from one another. But the fact that because he's here, his manager, partner, and friend was able to jump in on that call and help close it. That's solid.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Listen,
it's one
really
thing.
Doesn't.
We've been in the business a long time.
Yeah.
Right. We've learned several things. And I think that you would agree. It's one thing to make money. It's another thing to go ahead and show somebody how to make money.
And that's why I love training.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Oh, I get so excited.
Yeah. I got tingles just
excited.
now.
Yeah. Listen, I got the tingles when you said it was 2 million from 1 million for the client.
Yeah.
So I get excited for my clients, and I get excited for my agents, and I get excited for my students, right? Because just seeing that and just knowing that you were there, you were able to help, and they're in the trenches. You're in the trenches with them.
Yeah.
But they're in it, and being able to see, okay, this is how I navigate that. I told my agent yesterday, we're problem solvers. In everything in life, we have to solve a problem, whether it's in our household, to the business, to the agents, to the client, to whatever products that they have. We have to consistently stay in a mindset of what is the problem?
That's right.
And how can I solve it?
You know, the interesting thing about problems, Chrissy, is your pay is directly, right, involved, proportionate to the bigger problems that you solve. The bigger the problem, the better money that you earn.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, and it's so rewarding.
I call it a ministry. You're serving people.
That's right.
We are serving people.
That's right.
And then you get blessed.
Truly.
Over and over.
Yeah.
For doing that.
You wake up in the
not
day
even right.
and it's like, I get to do this thing over again. And, you know, the day starts with gratitude.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And, you know, for breath in your lungs, and you have another chance to do this thing and have an impact on people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We don't have massive agencies, right?
No.
But I want to have a massive impact on our partners that are with Champions. And the one thing about team, even though we may be separate teams, we're still one team.
We are. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it doesn't matter. We're here to help regardless.
Yeah. And he's getting ready to start your podcast on YouTube back, correct?
Oh, yeah. And Power Hour is coming back up.
Power Hour is coming back. If you guys do not know what that is about, and you are even a business owner, and yes, it's, of course, life insurance is our main thing that we do, but a lot of the different things and principles go into other businesses, right? But there's so many people that have had other businesses that have been able to watch like my channel, and I'm sure yours as well, that found that, you know what, maybe I should be an agent. Maybe I really am in the wrong.
It's like, hey, what you doing? Tell me about what you do.
Yeah. And then they find that, you know what, I really fit here. Yeah. And I can really be able to use my gifts here. Yeah. Just never even thought about it. Because I know I never wanted to be an agent. Absolutely. I don't know about you. Yeah. But I wasn't supposed to be here.
I wanted to get out of the car business, girl. That's all I wanted to do. You know, but the thing is the Like there's so many people out there in insurance, right, that you can talk to and say, hey, I really vibe with this person, but what is their mission statement? What do they stand for? What are their values? What are their core tenets?
Right.
You know, and at Champions, we've got from day one in 2019, it's 4 core tenets, you know, and we're a champion for the agents that we're partnered with, right? We're always going to do the right thing.
Yes.
We're a champion for the clients.
Yes.
Okay.
I love that.
We're a champion for the IMO that we represent, right? Because our IMO is also a champion for the agents and the families we serve. So right now it's perfectly synergistic with Family First Life.
Yes.
And of course, we're a champion for the carrier. Right.
I love that.
And so it's a 4-legged stool. And, you know, with some companies, it just doesn't align up. And if one of those, you know, falls off, now I got a 3-legged stool and now I got to make moves.
It's not balanced. It's not balanced at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the synergy is perfect.
It's nice that you brought that up because sometimes we make adjustments and we move around. And, you know, I tell people all the time, I'm not going nowhere. They're always in my DMs. They're always sending me text messages. And I'm like, I am very good where I am. I see the lights, I see and hear all the different things, and it sounds good, it sounds great. But because I've been in the insurance business since 2011, and I've seen a lot of people do the moving, you know, I sit and I wait. I'm kind of the one like, I'm going to see how that turns out. And if it's really great, then I might have a conversation.
Now, have you always been with Family First Life?
It's my first IMO.
It's your very first.
It's my very first IMO.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, it was mine too, but I did take that bait.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I quickly learned that the grass is where you water it.
But you will because you already know your character.
Yeah.
You know how you want your business to be, even for your agents. So it wouldn't take you long to find out.
No,
right?
it didn't.
And I'm sure that it was like, I'm going to give you all these things because, of course, they're going to bait you with the world.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Yeah. And it's okay. You know,
you never know what you got until you lose it sometimes.
Yes.
Right.
I remember when we talked last year and you were like, I moved the correct way. I made sure that I didn't burn any bridges.
Right.
And there's so many people that sit out here and they say, you know, you need to burn that bridge because you want to make sure that you're going to be here. But you don't want to burn a bridge.
Absolutely not.
Especially
I never burn a bridge.
And they didn't do anything wrong.
No.
It's just that you believed and you were told that there was going to be something a little bit better, you know, for you based on your vision. You don't burn them bridges.
No.
Because you never know. Like,
it was like open arms when I came back.
Period.
Like it was a beautiful thing.
Period.
Like we never missed a beat.
Right. And that's a beautiful thing. And I love that about Sean, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could text him about something and he responds right back. And I'm not even at this top level, right?
No, he's a great guy.
He's amazing. He really is.
We've both been to his house.
Yes. I've been to
both been on his yacht.
Yes.
Right. Amazing. The Millionaire Maker. You rocked that show, girl. I was watching a video on YouTube last night, but you on it, and I loved it. I was like, she is the queen of social media, folks. Like, I love that.
I'm going to be on here, and you know, and so we built a relationship because of that show.
Yeah.
But I did learn a lot. I learned to make decisions quickly, right, and fire quickly.
Yeah.
You know, not to allow somebody to come in and ruin your value, especially your mission that you have for your team.
Yeah.
And everybody knows mine is life now, right? It's living in full expectation.
Amen.
Never ending opportunities within. And it's because I believe we all have what we need to be successful.
Yeah.
You just need help.
That's right.
Right. And that's where my coaching, aspirations, motivation, encouragement, training, that's where that comes in.
That's right.
That's the gift that I know God gave me. But I stopped hiring because there's another mission. Right. And I knew that. Some man told me about 6 years ago on my YouTube channel. And if you're watching, please put a comment down below because I don't remember who you were, but I remember what you said. And he told me, I'm an excellent trainer and some encourager and all that. And he wished that I would stop hiring agents and wasting my time with people that weren't worthy and just trained and have my courses.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. But of course I was just with Lincoln Heritage at the time. And that's captive agent.
Right.
And so that was a conflict of interest when I had the first online course. You know what I mean? Now as a broker, we have the freedom to be able to do whatever.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
We're
Make
entrepreneurs.
as much as you want. I mean, did you say 12? 12? I'm gonna go back to 12,000. And those that don't know about the comp, y'all know I got ADHD and I'm going all the way back around. I'm gonna get back to the point. 12,000 at AP. If you are a life insurance agent and you are at a 100% comp, you've made $12,000 for blessing families.
Mm-hmm.
And that was yesterday.
That's right.
Can I just say that?
Yeah. Amen, right? Yeah.
He's so humble. He always is. He always comes in. Like, I'm glad he's getting his training back on. Talking about mortgage protection. He's in all of these different products, but he has studied all the products. A lot of people will be able to do these different products, but never take the time to learn them.
Right.
So that they're very surface level, right?
Yeah.
Because most agents wouldn't have been able to think that through. Like, okay, wait, this might have been because I know one of your clients you said last night came from your Medicare or your health side, and you were able to talk to them about the life side and then transition them into a perfect plan. And a person that doesn't know all of their business, like you're serious, he's a champion, serious about your business, you wouldn't have been able to do that.
No.
And that's leaving money on the table.
But it takes time.
Of course it does.
You know, and you have to be patient with yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And there isn't too much I haven't messed up in this business.
But that's how you learn.
Right?
That is how you learn.
And, you know, I'm not a spring chicken. I'll be 60 in a couple months. Right? And, you know, so it's like, do you want to be in business with people that are young and really haven't done nothing against young people? There's a lot of people crushing it that are young. Yeah. Right? But there's a lot to be said to be partnered with people who are a little seasoned and that have gone through life's adversities and that can help you navigate through these storms in your personal life and in your business, because personal problems will seep in if you allow them, unless you deflect, right, for a little while.
It's going to come back around.
Yeah, you bring it back in, but it's like, not right now, I'm focused on this, and you get right back to it, right?
But that's being coached.
And it's so hard to do that, right?
Yeah, you need that coach to help you bring you back in. And that's why lock-ins are powerful. That's why community, understanding that your team members are your partners. People don't understand what a partner means. It means that I am responsible for you, but you're also responsible for me.
That's right.
If you mess up, I mess up. Like,
that's
we
right.
are partners.
Yeah.
I'm not your boss.
I'm here to help you be accountable to what you said you wanted to do.
Exactly. And if not, this might not be the best partnership.
Might not. And that's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay. There's a lot of people out there like,
yeah,
I can't believe you fired me. I was like, I didn't. You fired
you fired yourself. That was not practiced. we have been talking the same stuff all day long.
You know, but it's the reality.
I know
It's the truth. It's like,
I know it.
It wasn't my choice, it was yours.
No.
You know? But it's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Anything else you would like to tell the people?
Yeah, you know, there's a lot to be said. Like, if you're considering, right, a new career, I don't care if it's insurance or what, car sales, I don't care, right? Maybe you want to become a nurse, whatever it is, right? And you have this motivation to do something. You have a vision that God has placed in your heart, and you can't stop thinking about it. You really need to do that. And you need to step out on faith, but I can promise you one thing, it ain't going to be easy. And you might be very motivated in the beginning, right? Motivated is awesome, but you know what? Motivation, Chrissy, is like a drug. Yes. It feels awesome, it hits quick, but it fades just as quickly. And the reason why it does is because the human condition is we start thinking about fear. Right? Fear creeps in, and you start thinking, maybe I'm not cut out for this business. Maybe I'm not, you know, I should have listened to mom, dad, whoever, right? And it takes over. Fear takes over. So motivation gets you so far. What carries it through is this: you have to have the discipline to stay true to your vision and what you said you're going to do. And so you have to have a schedule. You have to have a routine and very strong habits, right? What does that look like for you? I don't know. I figured mine out, right? So on those days that it's like so hard and it creeps in, right? And you're like, wow, discipline takes over. You know what it does, Chrissy? Discipline throws fear in the back seat, puts both hands on the wheel, takes over, and drives you straight to where you want to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You need that.
Absolutely.
And if you don't know where you're going, that's another problem.
Well, you know, in Alice in Wonderland, I think the bunny asked Alice, he goes, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? She goes, I don't know. He said, well, surely any road will get you there. So don't be upset when you
was that?
don't be upset when you land where you are because you didn't have direction.
You landed exactly where you wanted to go.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
Yeah.
Talk about that too.
Yeah.
We could talk all day.
Oh, yes.
But you know, we have families to help because we are here for a lock-in.
Amen.
We will do this again.
I love you, girl.
Appreciate you.
Love you. Thank you. Y'all rock.
His information will be down below. You already know where to find it. If you love him, call him.
Let's go, champ.
I'm not hiring, but I'll see you at the 5-day sales challenge on April 28th. And check out the website for the other challenges, ChristineAustinLifeNow.com. Because y'all know you need some of this. And who knows? Might get him on one of these challenges.
Right there. Let's go.
12,000.
Do it.
Love you.